Welcome to America Who Died Today. Here, we remember the stars who left their mark on show business and culture. Don't forget to watch the videos till the end to catch all the interesting facts about their lives and careers, and leave your comments. We value your thoughts. Let's celebrate those who may be gone but will always remain in our hearts. You can replace this text with any text you wish. You can either write in this text box or paste your own text here. Try different languages and voices. Change the speed and the pitch of the voice. You can even tweak the SSML, speech synthesis markup language, to control how the different sections of the text sound. Click on SSML above to give it a try. Enjoy using text-to-speech. Philip Chapman Lesh, born March 15, 1940, in Berkeley, California, was an influential American musician best known as the bassist for the Grateful Dead. Lesh's journey through music was a testament to creativity, innovation, and an unrelenting passion for exploration. He played a pivotal role in shaping the sound of the iconic band, which became a cornerstone of the 1960s counterculture movement. From his unconventional beginnings to his illustrious career, Lesh's life was a rich tapestry of artistry and dedication to his craft. Lesh was the only child of Frank Lesh, an amateur pianist, and Barbara Chapman. Music found him early. Encouraged by his father, he started learning the violin at just 8 years old. However, it was during his teenage years that his love for music deepened, and he began to shift his focus to other instruments. At Berkeley High School, he traded the violin for the trumpet, immersing himself in the school's robust musical programs. His studies with Bob Hansen, a symphonic conductor, ignited a fascination with avant-garde classical music and free jazz, paving the way for a future in experimental sound. While attending the College of San Mateo, Lesh honed his skills in composition and arrangement, even writing for the community college's big band. His passion for music composition led him to transfer to the University of California, Berkeley. There, he crossed paths with Tom Constantin, who would later become the Grateful Dead's keyboardist. Constantin introduced Lesh to the modernist Italian composer Luciano Berio, under whom Lesh studied briefly in 1962 at Mills College. This period, where he rubbed shoulders with figures like Steve Reich and John Chowning, left a profound imprint on his musical sensibilities. It was a chance encounter at Berkeley's KPFA radio station that introduced Lesh to Jerry Garcia, a banjo player deeply embedded in the local bluegrass scene. Despite their contrasting musical backgrounds, the two struck up a friendship. When Garcia formed the Warlocks, a precursor to the Grateful Dead, he invited Lesh to join as the bassist, a surprising offer, given that Lesh had never played the instrument. Nonetheless, he embraced the challenge, learning bass on the job and bringing a fresh, unorthodox approach to the role. The Warlocks soon rebranded as the Grateful Dead, embarking on a legendary career that spanned 3 decades. Lesh's lack of formal training on the bass allowed him to develop a distinctive playing style. His melodic, improvisational approach set him apart from the traditional rhythm section roles bass players often occupied in rock music. Drawing inspiration from classical counterpoint, jazz, and fellow musicians like Jack Cassidy and Jack Bruce, Lesh transformed the bass into a lead instrument in its own right. This innovation became a hallmark of the Grateful Dead sound, particularly during their extended live jams, where Lesh's intricate lines intertwined seamlessly with Garcia's guitar solos. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, the Grateful Dead's music became synonymous with the San Francisco sound, a genre characterized by experimentalism and improvisation. Lesh was instrumental in this evolution, introducing his bandmates to the works of John Coltrane and Charles Ives, which inspired them to incorporate avant-garde elements into their performances. His intellectual curiosity and openness to musical exploration pushed the band into new territory, ensuring their live shows were unpredictable and dynamic. Beyond his musicianship, Lesh was a visionary collaborator in the technical realm. He worked closely with Owsley Bear Stanley, the band's sound engineer, to develop the legendary Wall of Sound, a monumental sound system that redefined live music. Debuting in 1974, the Wall of Sound featured over 600 speakers and 26,000 watts of power, creating a pristine audio experience. Lesh likened playing through it to riding a wave of sound, a metaphor that reflected his deep connection to the sonic possibilities of music. Though Lesh was not a prolific songwriter within the Grateful Dead, his contributions were significant. He co-wrote enduring classics like Saint Stephen, The 11, and Dark Star. His voice also featured prominently in the band's early harmonies, though he later stepped back from singing due to vocal strain. When he did return to singing in the 1980s, he focused on songs that suited his natural range. After the Grateful Dead disbanded in 1995, following the death of Jerry Garcia, Lesh remained deeply connected to the band's legacy. He formed Phil Lesh and Friends, a project that kept the Dead's music alive while exploring new directions. This group became a platform for collaboration with a rotating lineup of musicians, ensuring each performance was a unique celebration of improvisation and creativity. He also performed with other Dead offshoots, including The Other Ones and Further, the latter of which paired him with longtime bandmate Bob Weir. In addition to his performing career, Lesh founded Terrapin Crossroads in 2012, a music venue in San Rafael, California, which became a hub for both seasoned musicians and rising stars. Terrapin Crossroads embodied Lesh's philosophy of fostering community through music. His sons, Graham and Brian, often performed there with their father, extending the family's musical legacy. The venue remained a cherished space for fans until its closure in 2021. Lesh's life was not without its challenges. In 1998, he underwent a liver transplant due to complications from hepatitis C. This experience inspired him to advocate for organ donation, using his platform to raise awareness during concerts and interviews. Despite facing additional health setbacks, including battles with prostate and bladder cancer, Lesh continued to perform, demonstrating remarkable resilience and dedication to his craft. In his later years, Lesh scaled back his touring schedule but remained active in the music world. He celebrated milestones such as his 100th show at the Capitol Theater in 2023, an event that underscored his enduring impact on live performance. Recognized as one of the greatest bass players of all time, Lesh's contributions to music were formally acknowledged in 1994 when he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame alongside his Grateful Dead bandmates. Philip Lesh passed away on October 25, 2024, at the age of 84. His death marked the end of an extraordinary life that had touched countless fans and musicians. From his innovative bass playing to his role as a steward of the Grateful Dead's legacy, Lesh's influence on music was profound and far-reaching. His commitment to exploration, both in sound and in spirit, ensured that his contributions would resonate long after his passing. Lynda Obst, April 14, 1950 to October 22, 2024, was a celebrated American film producer and author whose career spanned decades, leaving an indelible mark on Hollywood with her unique perspective, passion for storytelling, and ability to bring ambitious projects to life. Born in New York City, she grew up in Harrison, a suburb near White Plains, New York, where her early years were shaped by intellectual curiosity and a love for the arts. Obst graduated from Pomona College in California and pursued graduate studies in philosophy at Columbia University, a foundation that contributed to her thoughtful approach to filmmaking and writing. Her career in entertainment began after moving to Los Angeles with her then-husband, producer David Obst. Initially an editor at the New York Times, Obst transitioned into Hollywood as a script developer at the Geffen Film Company. Her first major project was the iconic Flashdance, a groundbreaking film that became a cultural phenomenon and set the tone for her career as a producer with an eye for fresh and innovative ideas. In 1986, Obst partnered with producer Deborah Hill, a collaboration that resulted in memorable projects such as Adventures in Babysitting and The Fisher King. Following their professional split in 1991, Obst embarked on an independent journey that saw her produce several notable films, including Sleepless in Seattle, Contact, Hope Floats, and The Siege. Her ability to balance commercial appeal with meaningful storytelling was evident in her filmography, where romantic comedies and science fiction dramas stood side by side. Lynda Obst Productions, the company she founded in 1989, was a testament to her entrepreneurial spirit. Initially based at Columbia Pictures and later moving to 20th Century Fox, her production company became a hub for creative ventures. In 2014, the company reached a significant milestone with its first official banner credit on Christopher Nolan's Interstellar, a project that demonstrated Obst's ability to combine scientific rigor with emotional depth. This collaboration was especially personal for Obst, as she had maintained a long-standing friendship with physicist Kip Thorne, who served as a key consultant on the film. Beyond her work as a producer, Obst was an accomplished author. Her memoir, Hello, He Lied, 1996, offered an insider's perspective on navigating the complexities of the studio system. Written with humor and candor, the book became a must-read for aspiring filmmakers and anyone curious about the behind-the-scenes workings of Hollywood. Obst also played a pivotal role in the development of Richard Preston's Crisis in the Hot Zone for adaptation, showcasing her versatility in bridging the gap between literature and cinema. Obst's personal life was as vibrant and multifaceted as her career. She was once married to David Obst, with whom she had a son, Oli, who followed in her footsteps as a producer and artist manager. Her younger brother, Rick Rosen, co-founded the influential talent agency Endeavor. Obst maintained a close friendship with Kip Thorne, whom she had dated briefly, and their shared interest in science and storytelling led to their collaboration on Interstellar. Her later career saw Obst expand her influence into television. She was a producer for the series Good Girls Revolt and The Hot Zone, reflecting her continued commitment to exploring compelling narratives across different media. Her work on these projects underscored her ability to remain relevant and adaptable in an ever-changing industry. Lynda Obst's contributions to film and television were widely recognized, but her impact extended beyond her projects. She was known for her mentorship of emerging talent, her advocacy for women in the film industry, and her unrelenting drive to push creative boundaries. Her films often balanced mainstream appeal with thought-provoking themes, and her ability to champion innovative concepts made her a respected figure among her peers. On October 22, 2024, Obst passed away at her home in Los Angeles at the age of 74. At the time of her death, she had been living with chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, a consequence of her history as a smoker. Her passing marked the end of an era for Hollywood, but her legacy lives on in the films she produced, the stories she helped shape, and the countless artists she inspired. Through her extraordinary career, Lynda Obst exemplified the power of storytelling to entertain, provoke thought, and inspire. Her films, books, and creative vision remain a testament to her enduring influence in the world of entertainment. Ronald Pierce Ely, June 21, 1938 to September 29, 2024, was an American actor and novelist best known for his portrayal of Tarzan in the 1966-1968 NBC television series Tarzan and for playing the lead role in the adventure film Doc Savage, The Man of Bronze, 1975. Ely's commanding screen presence, athleticism, and dedication to performing his own stunts made him an iconic figure in action and adventure roles, defining a generation of heroic portrayals in film and television. His career spanned decades and included work in television, cinema, and literature. Ely was born in Hereford, Texas, on June 21, 1938, and raised in Amarillo. From an early age, he exhibited a natural inclination toward physical activity and performance, traits that would later define his acting career. He first gained attention in supporting roles in films such as South Pacific, 1958, where he played an airplane navigator, The Fiend Who Walked the West, 1958, and The Remarkable Mr. Pennypacker, 1959. These roles showcased his screen charisma and solidified his place in Hollywood as an actor to watch. Ely's breakthrough came in 1966 when he was cast as the titular character in Tarzan. This role was significant not only because it made Ely a household name but also because he insisted on performing almost all of his own stunts, a rarity at the time. His commitment to realism resulted in numerous injuries, including 2 broken shoulders and multiple bites from wild animals on set. Despite the risks, Ely's performance was celebrated for its authenticity and physicality, embodying the spirit of the jungle hero with unparalleled dedication. Ely's height, 6 feet 4 inches, and imposing athletic build made him a natural fit for action-adventure roles, including the 1975 film Doc Savage, The Man of Bronze, where he played the titular character, a superhuman scientist and adventurer. This film further cemented his status as a pop culture icon. In addition to his work in Tarzan and Doc Savage, Ely appeared in numerous television series, including The Aquanauts, 1960–1961, Fantasy Island, 1978–1984, and The Night of the Grizzly, 1966, a Western adventure film co-starring Clint Walker. During the 1980s, Ely demonstrated his versatility by hosting the Miss America pageant in 1980 and 1981, replacing longtime host Burt Parks. He also hosted the musical game show Face the Music. In 1987, Ely starred in a revival of the underwater adventure series Sea Hunt, originally popularized by Lloyd Bridges. In later years, he appeared in guest roles on shows like Superboy, 1991, where he portrayed an older Superman in an alternate universe, and Tarzan, 1992, where he played a hunter. His work in these roles paid homage to his earlier career while bringing depth to new characters that in addition to his acting career, Ely was an accomplished author. He wrote 2 mystery novels, Night Shadows, 1994, and East Beach, 1995, featuring private investigator Jake Sands. These books showcased his talent for storytelling and added a new dimension to his creative portfolio. His literary work was well received and allowed him to explore his passion for narrative beyond the screen. Ely's personal life was marked by both joy and tragedy. He married his high school sweetheart, Helen Janet Triplett, in 1959. The couple divorced in 1961. In 1984, he married Valerie Lundeen, a former Miss Florida USA, and they had 3 children together. Their family life, however, faced immense hardship in 2019 when their son Cameron Ely killed Valerie in a tragic domestic incident. Cameron, who was found to be in the early stages of chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE, was fatally shot by police after the murder. The events drew widespread media attention and cast a shadow over Ely's later years. Despite the personal tragedies, Ely remained beloved by fans and colleagues for his contributions to the entertainment industry. His influence extended beyond the screen, as his portrayal of larger-than-life characters inspired a generation of viewers. His adventurous spirit and commitment to authenticity were hallmarks of his career, earning him a reputation as a true professional. Ron Ely passed away on September 29, 2024, at the age of 86, at the home of one of his daughters in Los Alamos, California. His death was not publicly announced until nearly a month later, on October 23, 2024. Ely's legacy as an actor and novelist endures through his iconic performances, his engaging writing, and the impact he left on fans and the entertainment industry. A man of many talents and a life marked by both triumph and tragedy, Ely's story is one of perseverance, creativity, and enduring influence. Scarlett Johansson, born on November 22, 1984, in New York City, is widely regarded as one of the most versatile and successful actresses of her generation. With a career spanning over 2 decades, Johansson has not only established herself as a leading figure in Hollywood but also garnered international acclaim for her performances across various genres, from dramatic roles to action-packed blockbusters. Known for her distinctive voice, striking beauty, and intense acting ability, Johansson's journey to fame is one marked by both talent and determination. Johansson was born to Karsten Johansson, a Danish architect, and Melanie Sloan, an Ashkenazi Jewish producer. She grew up in a creative household with a twin brother, Hunter Johansson, and 3 other siblings. Her early exposure to the arts was a key factor in her decision to pursue acting. Scarlett's family encouraged her interests, and her natural talent for acting quickly became apparent. By the time she was 8 years old, Johansson had already begun to show an interest in performing, and her passion led her to audition for various roles. Her breakthrough came at the age of 12 when she was cast in the 1996 film Manny and Lo, a low-budget independent film that marked her first major role. The film, in which she played the role of Lo, a young girl who escapes from a foster home with her sister, garnered positive reviews for Johansson's performance, marking her as a young actress to watch. Following her success in Manny and Lo, Johansson began to gain more prominent roles in both independent films and mainstream movies, throughout the late 1990s and early 2000s, Johansson appeared in a variety of films that showcased her range as an actress. One of her most significant early roles was in the 2001 film Ghost World, based on the graphic novel by Daniel Clowes. Johansson played Rebecca, a disillusioned teenager, in a performance that earned her critical praise for her depth and subtlety. This was followed by roles in films such as The Horse Whisperer, 1998, in which she portrayed a troubled young girl recovering from a tragic accident, and Lost in Translation, 2003, a film that catapulted her to international stardom. Lost in Translation, directed by Sofia Coppola, was a defining moment in Johansson's career. In the film, she played Charlotte, a young woman who strikes up a meaningful and unexpected connection with an older man, played by Bill Murray, while both are staying at a hotel in Tokyo. Johansson's performance was widely lauded, with many critics highlighting her ability to convey emotional depth through quiet, introspective moments. She earned numerous award nominations, including a BAFTA Award for Best Actress in a Leading Role and a Golden Globe nomination. The film itself was a critical success, and Johansson's portrayal of Charlotte helped cement her place as one of Hollywood's brightest young talents. In the years that followed, Johansson continued to take on roles in a wide array of films, ranging from period dramas to comedies, solidifying her status as one of the most sought-after actresses in Hollywood. She appeared in Girl with a Pearl Earring, 2003, portraying Griot, a young servant in 17th-century Delft who becomes the subject of the famous painting by Johannes Vermeer. The film showcased Johansson's ability to bring complexity and vulnerability to her characters, and her performance earned her several award nominations. During the mid-2000s, Johansson also explored roles in more commercial films. She starred in the action comedy The Island, 2005, directed by Michael Bay, and The Nanny Diaries, 2007, in which she portrayed a Harvard graduate who takes a job as a nanny for a wealthy family. Despite mixed critical reception, these films broadened Johansson's acting range and her appeal to a wider audience. However, it was her role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, that would propel Johansson to global superstardom. In 2010, she was cast as Natasha Romanoff, also known as Black Widow, in Iron Man 2. Introduced as a secret agent and a skilled combatant, Black Widow quickly became one of the most popular characters in the MCU, thanks to Johansson's fierce performance and the character's complex backstory. She appeared in several MCU films, including The Avengers, 2012, Captain America, The Winter Soldier, 2014, Avengers, Age of Ultron, 2015, and Avengers, Infinity War, 2018, as well as Avengers, Endgame, 2019, which marked the end of an era for the character. Her portrayal of Black Widow, a character who is both tough and vulnerable, earned Johansson a dedicated fanbase and made her one of the highest-grossing actresses in Hollywood. The MCU gave Johansson an international platform, but it was her continued work outside of blockbuster franchises that truly showcased her versatility as an actress. In 2019, Johansson received 2 Academy Award nominations, one for Best Actress for her role in Marriage Story and another for Best Supporting Actress for Jojo Rabbit. In Marriage Story, Johansson played Nicole, a theater actress going through a contentious divorce, a role that required a delicate balance of emotion and restraint. Her performance was praised for its depth and authenticity, earning her nominations from major awards bodies and further solidifying her place among Hollywood's elite actresses. In Jojo Rabbit, directed by Taika Waititi, Johansson portrayed Rosie, the mother of a young boy in Nazi Germany. Her character, full of warmth and humanity, served as a stark contrast to the dark comedic tone of the film, and Johansson's performance was widely praised. Both films allowed her to demonstrate her dramatic range and earned her numerous accolades, further proving her ability to tackle challenging and diverse roles. In addition to her acting career, Johansson has also ventured into producing. She co-founded the production company These Pictures in 2015, with the goal of producing films that challenge conventional narratives and bring diverse voices to the forefront. One of the company's most notable projects was Rough Night, 2017, a comedy in which Johansson starred alongside an ensemble cast that included Kate McKinnon, Zoe Kravitz, and Ilana Glazer. Johansson's work behind the scenes as a producer demonstrated her passion for the creative process and her desire to contribute to the entertainment industry in new ways. In her personal life, Johansson has been open about the challenges of balancing her career with her private life. She has been married twice, first to actor Ryan Reynolds from 2008 to 2011 and later to journalist Romain Doriac, with whom she has a daughter. In 2020, she married comedian Colin Jost. Johansson has been an advocate for women's rights and has used her platform to speak out about gender inequality in Hollywood, as well as other social and political issues. Scarlett Johansson's career is one of constant evolution, and she remains one of the most bankable and respected actresses in the entertainment industry. From her early roles in independent films to her iconic portrayal of Black Widow in the MCU, Johansson has proven her versatility and commitment to her craft. She continues to challenge herself with diverse roles and projects that showcase her acting ability and expand her influence in Hollywood. Whether in dramatic, comedic, or action-packed films, Scarlett Johansson has become a defining figure in the entertainment industry, and her impact will undoubtedly be felt for years to come. Thank you for watching this video. May the memory of these outstanding people continue to inspire us all. We cannot change the course of time, but we can keep in mind their contribution and significance. If this video has affected you or you want to know more, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment. Let's continue to share their stories and keep the memory of them together. See you soon, and remember that those we love never leave without a trace.